Hey guys, how's it going? In this video, we're going to be doing an unboxing and I'm going to give my first impressions on the Aura Blue Galaxy S20 Plus 5G. Now we've already done several videos on the other variants of the S20, but this is going to be a specific focus on the Aura Blue color because I have yet to see this on YouTube. And this is honestly one of my favorite color variants of the Samsung devices. I have it here on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. It never ceases to amaze me, just all the different shades of blue. And I could probably show a bunch of B-roll of what this guy looks like. Very cool and different lighting, and I'm very excited to see this color now come to the Galaxy S20 Plus here. And just like the other S20 Plus devices, this is $1,200 and you can pick it up at Best Buy. Let's go ahead and check it out. And here we go, the S20 Plus in Aura Blue. Wow. Really liking this color. All these different shades of blue that come in depending on what light you put this phone in. I know I have a lot of lights and cameras and mics everywhere. You can see here all the different shades of blue you get. Very shiny all over. And of course that blue extends to the sides of the phone, the top and bottom of the phone here. On the left side we have nothing, no Bixby button this year. We have our power button and the volume buttons on the right side. And then of course our Type-C and speaker. Let's check out what's inside the box. We have our 25-watt super fast charger. This will charge your phone from 0 to 100 in an hour. We have our Type-C to Type-C cable and our AKG earbuds with some nice materials on there, volume controls, and Type-C because no headphone jack. Now, something I failed to do after unboxing 3 previous Galaxy S20 devices, there is a pamphlet on the top of the box, and people were asking, does this include a case? And yeah, you can see here just paperwork. No cases. And we have a SIM ejection tool. But now let's continue to check out this blue Galaxy S20 Plus. So as you can see, this is a very, very reflective finish. It's pretty much mirror status. But all right, let's go ahead and boot this up and we'll compare this to some other devices. Of course, we have our 6.7-inch display, 4,500 milliamp hour battery, top of the line specs here, everything you would ever want from a Samsung device, except for an S Pen. Something I also love about this blue color is that when you are looking at the display from the front, you can just see a little bit of that blue on all the edges. So people say, oh, the color doesn't really matter that much. You don't see the back of your phone. Well, when you're using this one and you're looking at the front of the display, you can still see just a little bit of that blue. In addition to those super slim bezels, just makes for a premium look here. Also, if you are switching over to Samsung, it's very easy to bring over your apps and data and all that stuff. And you don't necessarily need to be coming from an old Samsung device to do this. The Smart Switch app here allows you to bring over data from iPhone, any Android phone, or of course, any other Samsung phone. So let's check out some other devices here in comparison. Here is the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and you can see that they are exactly the same here. Exact same color setup. You're getting the same hues and put in the same lighting here. Not a single bit disappointed about that. I've been loving this color. Next, we have the gray Galaxy S20 Plus. Now, you'll definitely notice right off the bat that it is a heck of a lot less reflective. Hey guys, how's it going? After using this gray S20 Plus here for a day or so, I'm already kind of over this color. It is pretty dull, obviously, in comparison. So yes, I know in previous videos I've said that color of phone does not matter. It just definitely adds to the premium experience. You're paying such a premium price for these devices. You want it to be amazing in every single way. So that does include the color and the design of the phone. And you can definitely see here, at least from my eye and my taste and my opinion, this is just a much more interesting color configuration for the S20 Plus. All right, and now the Galaxy S20 in the cloud blue color. You can actually see here that you get a little bit of that rainbow effect, similar to what we have on the Galaxy A51, Galaxy A71, a little bit of a rainbow effect here. I know some people were commenting and saying that this S20 looks like a mid-ranger phone, but I can tell you that this rainbow effect here, in addition to the cloud blue, in addition to just the solid, compact feeling here, this is definitely premium smartphone material. And for those wondering, here are the cloud blue Galaxy Buds Plus. This is a perfect match alongside the Galaxy S20. It's not the blue that you're going to see here on the Aura Blue S20 Plus. If you are going to pick up some Galaxy Buds, I would either get the white pair or get this black pair here, we have a glossy finish on this casing here, gloss finish on your buds. So it's just kind of nice when the products in your ecosystem have a similar finish and look to them. Okay, another blue phone that I forgot about was the Galaxy S10 Lite. It is the same color, but just slightly different hues here and there. So again, really happy to see Samsung pushing this color to a bunch of devices, trying to get it in more people's hands. Now, another color you may be familiar with, here is the Aura Glow. This is the Note 10 Lite. This is the same kind of color configuration of the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. It's just a little bit toned down. Here's last year's Galaxy S10 Plus. We have the Prism white color here, but it's definitely a blue color to me. I noticed in previous videos that the S10 Plus actually looks a bit more vibrant than the cloud blue on the Galaxy S10 here. But again, I think this color here on the S20 Plus is just taking it to another level. And here's the Galaxy S20 Ultra. Honestly, this thing is just a whole different level of smartphone. I want to call this a megaphone. Now we have smartphones and then we have megaphones. So significantly thicker here. Camera bump, you can see that difference from that vantage point already. The phone is just significantly thicker, super beefy battery, beefy phone, but we do have a nice glossy finish on this phone as well. And the uniform black does look very nice. That's why I wanted to go with this cosmic black color. Again, with this gray, I really like it. And I said in my initial impressions video on this guy that I do like this color, but after a day of use here, I feel like I'm gonna get tired of it really quick. So there's no doubt in my mind that I'll be rocking this Galaxy S20 Plus in the days, weeks, and months to come. Just want to give you guys a quick rundown of 2 days of use on this S20 Plus. So first and foremost, we have that 120 Hz refresh rate display, which basically means you're going to have a very smooth experience. When you're scrolling around on your phone, it's keeping up with your finger right as you go. There isn't any bit of visible lag, and you're definitely going to notice it when you go side by side with a 60 Hz display. So I'm just going to put one of these S20 Pluses at the standard refresh rate of 60 Hz. So on this one we have 120 and this one we have 60. So I'll see if I can show this to you guys, that difference in the refresh rate. So honestly, in this side-by-side test here, usually when I've done this in the past, you don't really notice too much of a difference in real time. But even doing this here in real time, I can really see that difference, especially looking down here at my little subscriber box thing. It's getting itself over there a lot quicker. But honestly, this 120 Hz refresh rate is such an enjoyable experience. I've been enjoying every bit of it so far here. But I do need to take a step back from that statement and tell you guys that I have not been enjoying the much reduced battery life because of that 120 Hz refresh rate. So on our gray guy here, this is the phone I've been using all day today. So it's 6 p.m. here at the time of filming this video. I am down to 30%. I had a full 100 when I started my day around 12 hours ago. So you might think that, yeah, okay, this is going to last me through an entire day. But when you go into your battery settings, that's going to tell the real story. I was just at my desk job today, just checking the phone occasionally, but down to 30% after 3.5 hours of screen on time, that is very concerning to me. When the phone is just sitting on my desk, the battery drain is normal. It's not significant at all. So it's by no means an issue with the phone itself or the battery of the phone itself. It's specifically that 120 Hz refresh rate. You can see here that my usage today was mostly just listening to my music, Spotify and YouTube Music. You can see I did a half an hour of Amazon shopping. I watched YouTube for a half an hour, checking your guys' comments for a half an hour, did about 40 minutes of text messaging, did about 25 minutes of web browsing, 15 minutes of emails here and there. But again, 3.5 hours, 70% of the battery depleted. That 120 Hz is definitely going to reduce your battery life significantly. But luckily you do, of course, just have the option to very quickly go into settings, display, and boom, you're right there to change that setting there. Now the cameras, I am really impressed here with the cameras in my first couple of days of usage. I'm just very impressed with these zoom options. I haven't had access to the Huawei phones and the Oppo Reno phones with those crazy levels of zoom, but now having the Galaxy S20, S20 Plus, and S20 Ultra in-house here, I can definitely appreciate this new camera technology. It has made me interested again in the cameras because I've just kind of had the same feeling about cameras in general, that they're all just really good. And yes, there's going to be differences in them in saturation, but I can quickly tell you here that just you will not be disappointed at all in these cameras. And you might be eyeing up the S20 Ultra for that insane camera setup, but if you want to save yourself some money, you can go with the S20 Plus and still get a good camera experience. Again, this is just after a couple days of use. I'll be bringing full reviews on all of these S20 devices in the coming days. And now here's your screen size between the S20, S20 Plus, and S20 Ultra. So definitely major size differences in these phones. I highly recommend you go to a local store to check out these phones in hand because it might not look like all too different on camera here. Obviously the S20 Ultra and the S20, they're just two completely different phones in terms of their form factor. And we have a 6.2 inch and a 6.7 inch screen here on the S20 and S20 Plus. This one you can really get a nice grip on it. And I know people are probably tired of hearing it, but the one-handed reach on this guy is incredible. Really liking this little S20, but for a 6.7 inch screen, it's actually very manageable, and I am really enjoying the S20 and S20 Plus initially here, despite all the hype and craze being over the S20 Ultra. But I hope you guys are enjoying the Galaxy S20 content coming to the channel here, and I'm curious to know your thoughts on this Aura Blue color of the Galaxy S20 Plus, so let me know what you think of that in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to the Shane Symonds YouTube channel today and hitting that bell icon for notifications. I am also currently doing a giveaway of 3 pairs of Samsung's all-new Galaxy Buds Plus, so check out the link in the corner here or down in the description to find out how you can enter the giveaway, and it's actually ending in just a few days here, so make sure you get entered in the giveaway. Hope to see you guys around for the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.